You might chill. Don't. As soon as cry, chow. Tinova can cry and tea, near and Tiniabian, catch them. And so no crop at you, and so I know from yet. What I see be dim come. Can know UTV. We invite akosua serwaa lawyer no. Kusimba wanya hono ma na na musini ba na se ono ana aba. Mo san komo no. Na omo mtiti nyina ya wo ho mi na ya yeboah ne ARNOLD eto question bi man. Based on and ensem na wo kan no. Ba woni se wala Michael de wajimi on stomach generality on nefu. Opi bia di na odobro ni side won so de obi ene ho ma obi no kra ne de nam. Nti yeme force se be kasa. Yeme force nti se o mpe no kra no akọ akosua serwaa no akọ pe bi kakra di. Na se ahye ne ahye wonu no abeka. Nti no. Don me yi video ni na mo hwe no tie ni won bia wade aze. O treman. Nti wonim nyansa na wonjimi ya. Utie ayi lawyer kusina na musini no ba ho. Na hwe questions na ya yeboah ne ayi ano totoma no na ene na no yidie na wa bi hu ne etua mu bia wade aze si akwada yie ne de omo so omo akosua serwaa amanye yasem na minim se nka yie nka mutuma gina asem ma yie ne maso afiro mate ase yie ne baba so na mo mane made a we don't give a fuck about that, you know what I'm saying? They don't have queer. If the first time I have my family, don't want to look in the university. You don't follow me Facebook, I don't want to look TV, or YouTube, I don't tell. I catch YouTube, say my technician, you want to be bias mamma. And we are near maybe away or no for any cohibi. They don't tell. Over TikTok, I don't tell one. I want my catch to say, I want to do Dubai and come on. It's episode over Dubai. And I saw to Dubai and episode grew, go and him. Then a chima the I don't want what they are why you're up. But I say, Instagram, the underscore don't know I'm a banana. Then say, I'm my country where I buy you and I brand here. Now episode over Dubai, but Bradon. I have friend a butcher F4. When me see my tune is a low national high. It's called Scout, they were behind him, to crank you. Won't come on, yeah. Obanso be farmer bango for bad style no mo de ba ne ombe yo mo ha no na afeli na akofa asema bo ntimi am pese me do ba na me pay adwuma ma ntisi na me package ne tie visa ticket ni adwuma nyina ahye ntisi na me ma 2 months story visa na mama ticket oba na bedu na adwuma setia me fa free airport a me do be ko adwuma na accommodation omo mutu Ghana fees e be do assist obia wo campaign accommodation obia no obetuma be comment say me de otu free Ghana 8 e be do assist oda so te best space na hin omina o campaign accommodation in case you be drew na adwuma set ya me na me rent be mo atra me trace cam agent for mo adwuma na ma say adwuma agent for the amount and say na 2 months tourist visa and be hunde na adwuma na ya nkrata no no na 2 years resident visa tumpe we na apedi ntime me side overstay stranded ebini ho 2 of them na 8th of December yan tonchia yan nin komo na me fa visa ntuma be ba hakura nsa na edi bruna e kura wo no yan say emre no yin kutie nkomo na abutre na tie also use adwin what ese bia wo be kasa sa akwa abura nyansa bia ni ya wukan ndi aba na saade a de asempa na beba atasi ya butinati na team nkomo na no bigino na won so wadwen ya wo na wache ese bia wo be kasa keke omudi nkomo bebre o omudi nkomo bebre tinya butinati nkomo no nyese wo be kasa keke watase omo na atrasi ku ni nyina na won ndi tie
actual letter ma mama akosua no catch and say ni din appear wo brochure ni mkra favor bi no mo ye no now obekai last week say empress lawyer since before it responded say em na kakra cancel for the plaintiff no about these 2 letters because empress quickly clarify quickly the first letter was 1st September 2025. Now the second one, which was dated 10th September, because of timing, say I a year paragraph 4-5 now. This is from Mama Akosua to Priscilla Odobroni. Or say Priscilla Odobroni appeared at the event claiming to be a widow of the late Kojofosu, which was the 1 week. Whilst our clients cannot stop or will not stop anybody from attending such a public event like the funeral of her late husband, our client will however not entertain any attempt to have the name of the said Priscilla Ofori or any other person's name included on any funeral announcement, funeral brochure, obituary, etc. as a supposed wife of the late Charles Kojo Fosu. In other words, save our client who was lawfully married to Charles Kojo Fosu, aka Daddy Lumba, under ordinance marriage. No one else's name should be included in the funeral program as wife of the late Charles Kojo Fosu. Letter no Efi Kweku Adai Law Office, Barristers and Solicitors. This letter is dated on the 10th of September 2025.
Chambers. Okay. What I can say is yes, Mr. Tiffy baby, like I should have started from the fact that they have been tried, but in America, I was speaking to the fact that that was the trigger point. Court, that was what. But there was some complaining. The whole of this. I wouldn't.
I'm a teaching Nancy songs and
yes, she complained. Yes, she complained about those things. But in the bed, what can I do? There was a penny reply in the bed. Nah, it was very sharp. It was very sharp. And before they were saying, I was someone who knew. No, it was a minute. Then all of a sudden the whole thing somersaulted and very specific. You get it? And there have been case laws on section 161. It has been very specific. So what it means is that you cannot use general order procedure to authenticate it other than you go by internet means that thing in really specially was one day. So when there are specific laws, general laws cannot override it. So there have been specific provision which has been given, which must be followed. So if you are not able to meet it, that is where section 161 subsection 3 gives you that leeway. That is if the court will agree with you, gives you that leeway. You get it? If the court does not agree with you, what it means is that there should be some other form of evidence you are able to lead the obituary there. Yes, there was indeed there was a marriage. Isn't it? What can my lady what can court and judgment for pictures again. It's not conclusive, but if there have been videos and I give you the manner, you get it. So what it means is that even there is an admission there are other means of proving it. You get it. But for us, we did extensive job. We led evidence. We did extensive job. Apart from the authentication problem that we faced, and it was mainly based on time. And our argument, was on the court should bear us out with regards to consider us on 161 subsection 2, subsection 3, so that at least yes. So that wouldn't be that. It's reasonable. In fact, when it comes to reasonable time, it is based on case by cases. You see, there might be some case reasonable time to the court can be maybe 1 month, 2 months. There might be some case reasonable time the court can say that okay, I'm giving you 2 days, I'm giving you a day. Go and do what you have to do. So when it comes to reasonability, reasonable time is the discretion of the court. And with the discretion of the court, it depends the case at hand. The exigency of it that will determine there. Okay, take 1 day, take 2 days, try and do this. Then what it means is that under section 161 subsection 3, the court itself, if find there is a bit difficult for the court to see as to whether this one is original or not and agree them. What it means is that the court also has an obligation to bring in maybe an expert and to do maybe some consultation so that it will give the court also that information that it needs. Because per section 161 subsection 3, the parties should be given that reasonable time. So the court itself can also do that background checks. You get it?
Arnold.
Council, Nyamisha, about for effort and what the shame and will proceed and so. And I also sympathize with you, say mobile losing side of because you're sure say more going to the way now anticipation is a will be winning. You know, outcome by, you know, I sympathize with you. Until I press this, I will say, oh yes, satisfied. I will say, obviously no. Until I sympathize with you. But counsel,
Jimmy Jimmy time.
I have quite a number of reservations, but I'll go into it when we are doing our submissions. But okay, about time.
Muntie.
My dream wants and the reason I'm saying that make us are very simple. Case you starting now, you mean say a public oriented case. You need the and I remember vividly.
Vividly.
Judge a castle case no be really tell lawyer could see in many of his interviews was sure-footed and confident say, oh, judge in the crown will be ready before a year no time as to true or false. So that gives me the impression say you knew the duration of case in the back.
That's it.
And you were satisfied with the duration of judge in the castle baby case in Manako.
Thank you.
I am a little bit confused when you senior lawyer, you agreed. So judge no be finish the case at this particular time. More objected to it. In fact, in all your interviews, you were beaming with smiles. Overly confident the case no crack there. With the time in your mind. Man having any issues with the time. Now, in your we know what about say Mosapina, the German embassy. So here I am sitting here saying, see a man with 50 years who's up in a German embassy now or true or false. So time even here is any factor.
Thank you.
Again, in your submission, okay, say you sure 161 Tibia. It just would put in quite enough like effort. With the effort be a shame. Anka we expect to say judge no they rely on 1613. No demand patronality. Again, that has little or nothing to do with time.
Thank you.
Because some say more rely on 1613 now. You are telling the judge say why they say we nah. It's consider 1613 no demand. So that has very time has time in everyone.
So if say a chemist submission because of the time factor, we relied on 161 subsection 3 and even 161 subsection 3 talks about factors, some circumstances it's like beyond where your control and that is where it fits in. You get it? So that is where we are saying that we are relying on it. And with the time factor we knew there no actually time. Yes, you see when you are going into battle, you don't only strategize just one. As I said, when it comes to proof in law is about adducing credible evidence. So there are so many means of adducing credible evidence. So the authentication is part. Subpoenaing somebody from German embassy is part. You can call expert witness is part. Based on some admissions through cross-examination, which will come up, is also part. There are so many means. If you have videos, if you have pictures, there are so many means. So you strategize that if this one doesn't work, this one is there. If this one doesn't work, this one is there. You get it? So you don't put all your eggs in one basket. Internal America them there. Though fine with it, but we also strategize for other
things. Don't complain about time.
So we're hoping that those of them
when you do them
would have afforded us.
Okay. The best time about it, what's also the
question one.
New question.
Oh, well, Jimmy, dear, for soon can be a question.
The reason being that
when I do so casa. Today, Jimmy send me what that is all casa.
The reason being that, first of all, ruling the buy and my boss at the home come extensively to understand most of the things. Yeah, that's the first part. And the second part being that some of the things that we were not privy to, we've been able to read and read and read again to be able to understand what's really transpired. I don't know what my said the way I know you see him man, yes, and then university.
Okay.
Especially when I had somebody to send emails to try to listen and understand. And then that's where I came to understand.
And you say time no more complaints. You say kusina akra kan bi. Say time. One akra number card kusina na be kan. Say judge ni ruling bi or you feeling in life bi or you bi. enti tam no kwa de ombedi awie ansana ya yi no afidie moko na ebu amfa mo si afi mo anyamre omonko monye so enti mo amone nam chenchen keka se akosua se wa ma yi no ene de mfo bia ho because na meteminim se mo bituma yese mo monye yi no ana de mi se biska to kan bi se akosua se wa ma yi na la be no lumba tia se kro wa malumba amebu lumba wa menu aduane kro malumba ni o je lumba ato se dan mutu ene na lumba ewu no amalumba yi la be biska ya kasa se be ma wunum nyansa wo body ba I say body na adwene yaketuwa bi because akosua se wa ma yi ni bia ye fa ho ben tama na lumba hia no kro no wo nkom no se asama do yi bi ani ho yankopon kro se asama do yi ni ho iti na ubeyi nyame ya sabria wo nko na be yi nyame ya danya afa wawu na ko yi nyame ya iti lumba tiase na ka akosua se wa be ba mo betuma kisi na ye ni so mu atuma di no afili no wo anya sa de no enne na wawu no ana wo malumba yi a ade be na be enya hwe emfa hwe ma why ntimuntimu wase yakura yin mo yi na se ko mo bakura na ye be fam normal ye nya mo se ye be mamo yi bia why ni ewum no eti lawyer no kura no se mo se traba na mo ye na why mo asante no e ba se mo nkotra YouTube na lawyer nkasa no be kusikuru dwane fantini no ko fa no tia mu nsuenya nyansa na munya traba na mama na dore mo munyai wate mrante yin ba bia obi am chia wo me tamana mo ne bonfo no to kwana bia na wusi di ahin oyi bono hin na tem no do ma hin na tem na mani nye wo but case we buy me hu de me hu how original you've been. God bless you upon say what teach ayi nyansa nyina eno yete mi hu se na no ni bo game of best scout o ma best scout hu se na adwen wo fom wa kire na se wo yesi ni amai enya body kakaraka na kire se wo ni nyansa obu o body wo ni nyansa bit samedi obu so o body ni wajimi 1000 obu an body afia no wajimi obu an body afia so na nyansa akunu se asie dum ketia okuro nyansa bibiri emu odo don se wan share video ha don obi a be bon ewu apa